Today marks my 2 months anniversary of not smoking weed anymore because it became a bit of an abusive relationship. Welcome at today's video. Today I want to take you along in the fact why I stopped smoking weed. A few months ago, so 2 months ago, I quit smoking. It wasn't so hard for me because, well, starting a new job and smoking weed isn't the best combination anyways. I really noticed that already last summer. Me learning new things, getting the hang of new things, it's way harder to do so when you do smoke weed. So that was one reason. But I want to take you along because from the fun experience that it was, being chilled, relaxed, and fun, smiley, whatever. I started to notice that at one point, once I started to smoke weed, from the fun effects, I got like silent, I got sad, and I got panic attacks. So I really had to stop smoking. Since I was also going out, the only time that it was nice to smoke weed was basically once I started to take other things, so it would balance out and I wouldn't have that many, sad effects. For me to step away from weed was of course my work, and also because I didn't like myself so much when I was smoking weed. And I think this was the biggest factor for me to stop smoking totally. I wouldn't necessarily say that I say like, hey, this is an addiction or something, because on the other end, once I made the decision to stop smoking weed, it was quite easy for me to stay away from smoking weed. And yeah, at one point you also have to look at self-love. That factors in a lot if you want to step away from any kind of substance. I didn't like myself on weed. I started smoking in the Netherlands, and there it was mostly me just going to the coffee shop and then just smoking weed. Yes, later on I became basically a daily stoner. There's nothing to hide about that or anything. And already in the Netherlands, the weed in the Netherlands is way more potent. So at the end, when I was in the Netherlands still, man, I can still recognize the feeling that I had then towards the end in Berlin. Once I got into Berlin, I noticed that the weed was way less strong. That was on one hand nice. The longer that I continued smoking, those nasty side effects came back. And especially with the panic attacks and with my own anxiety, the combination of that, not the best, and it was really time for me to stop. How did I stop? Well, of course, a dose is self-love, to see, okay, am I still this nice guy? Am I still this enjoyable dude that I would like to be around my friends? If there's a no, of course, you could ask yourself the question, should you continue? And for me, that was a definite no. Next to that, I have CBD oil. CBD oil is also nice to use for if you just want to quit normal smoking or you just want to calm down your mind. It really helps with calming you down. It really neutralizes the chaos that you can have in your head. I got in touch with CBD oil because of my panic attacks and my anxiety before I started my therapy, but I talked enough about that. And yeah, a dose self-love and CBD oil was definitely the best combo for me to tackle this problem. I just wanted to put it out there, like, it's now 2 months that I stopped smoking. I don't have the feeling to continue smoking. Maybe later on I can still get at the point that I would smoke a joint. Like, I have some video ideas that I would like to do that involve smoking a joint. But for now, I'm quite happy that I stopped. As long as there is this abusive relationship with me and weed, I won't use it anymore, and I'm quite happy that I stopped doing it because it definitely has some benefits. I'm more calm, I'm less stressed out. It's definitely not a good combination when you are either depressed or when you have troubles with anxiety. So yeah, my little abusive relationship story with weed. Don't be anxious to get any help. Don't be anxious to be honest with yourself and really look into the mirror and maybe stop. Because at the end of the day, if you have a substance that is taking you so far that it changes your behavior, then maybe it's better to stop. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I'm quite open, as you might know, about these topics. And then there is nothing else to say than big hug, much love, and then I see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.